I am ready. Hello, I'm Carter Brock. Have you ever wondered how long we get to live or what the world might look like in the coming years? Well, according to the United Nations, they say that we only have 11 years to prevent irreversible damage to climate change. This leads me to my topic. My topic is climate change and how it affects our world. I'm here to inform you because it affects our everyday lives, whether it's summer's just getting hotter or winter's starting later. I've read lots of articles on this subject and lots of things from federal websites like nrdc.org, who says human activities have been the main drive to climate change. This leads me to my main points on climate change and human points, which include burning of fossil fuels, deforestation and carbon, and consuming too much in our everyday lives. Throughout the speech, I'll be talking about how climate change affects our everyday lives and the world we live in. First is the burning of fossil fuels. Did you know over 20 million barrels of fossil fuels are burned every single day? The burning of fossil fuels comes from many different things, including trains, cars, planes, buses, or just any motorized vehicle. Burning of fossil fuels affects the air quality because once gas is released into the atmosphere, it spreads. When heat rises, it causes the air temp to rise, which then spreads over the globe. Think of the North and South poles and the icebergs. They melt every single day, day by day. According to the United Nations, they have reported a 34.7 degree Fahrenheit increase in the last 100 years, and they predict a 42 more degrees in the next 100 years. Just like I talked before in the past about North and South poles, lots of things are affected, including ecosystems. But other than ecosystems, it's also communities. Think of Italy and the Keys in Florida and the sea level rises that happen every single day. They predict in the next 50 years that those places might be underwater. This leads me to my next point, in carbon and the deforestation. Carbon is a big cause of global warming because when carbon is released, it creates a harmful environment for species. Think of trees. They hold 48 billion tons of carbon in their leaves, roots, or trunks. That says the World Wildlife Foundation. Think of the trees in our everyday lives. You go outside and you look around, they're all over us. Over 60% of the US is covered in trees or shrubs. High carbon emissions creates deforestation. Deforestation is a big part of our life, whether it's cutting down trees to make communities or cutting down trees to make new places. Including Brazil, which holds the largest rainforest, over the past 10 years, over 20% of the forest has been destroyed to expand businesses. This creates bad because it releases dangerous amounts of carbon to our atmosphere, which can kill off lots of species of animals. According to UCUSA.org, they say deforestation makes up 10% of the world's global warming heat increases. As well as deforestation, another human thing that they control is consuming too much goods in our everyday lives. Intro to everyday life. Every day in our life, we consume stuff, whether it's food, just making the dishes, mowing the lawn, or just anything in our everyday life. According to EPA.gov, they say 80% of greenhouse gases are caused by humans and not outside forces. 9.5 billion were just in the last year. Greenhouse gases are good for animals, but too much of stuff can lead to death in animals and human life. They say 30 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 100 years caused lots of species to go extinct, including bugs and little animals. NRDC says Earth's greenhouse gases trap heat in the atmosphere and warm the planet. Lots of greenhouse gases are released each and every year, which heats the world rapidly. Once it's heated rapidly, lots of things can die off. The cause is overuse of appliances. Just like I said before, the use of appliances in our everyday life, like mowing or just using the stove, can cause that. To sum up everything, in the first paragraph I talked about fossil fuels that is caused by the burning of fossil fuels and gas-powered objects like cars, trains, or any gas-powered object. Next, I talked about the burning of carbon and deforestation. Deforestation is caused by many things like cutting down stuff to make communities or just trying to clear out land. Lastly, it's consuming too much. Consuming too much affects our everyday lives because we do it and we don't even know what we're doing. That is it. Thank you.